Alright, welcome back. We're here now with Chained Echoes. So, last time, quite a bit happened. Oh yeah, this is full-length RPG material. Went through some big events last time, made an attempt to steal the Grand Grimoire. Your full-length RPG material, thanks I guess. But yeah, so spoiler warning of course. We made it to... Right, we made it into Turin with the invasion. To take the Grand Grimoire. But... find the architect already? I don't believe so. So Len, she was killed. That released some gods that sacrificed themselves to turn back time in order to save her, and that was only possible thanks to something special going on with Glenn. We learned that the voice in his head is Gwen, who has some deeper connections to all this. I'm worried, Glenn. Here I am holding the Grand Grimoire in my hands, yet I refuse to destroy it. We explained earlier that we do not know with certainty how to destroy it, and that's why we should wait. But I'm afraid this is just an excuse. There's so much power in my hands. The stone seduces me, Glenn. What if that's the real reason I want to keep it? I'd be ashamed of myself. So that's right, we have the Grand Grimoire in our possession now, but the tricky thing is finding a way to actually destroy it, because just breaking it is the trigger to making it explode.
I bought Cress from a wandering circus. Though he was a guard dog, they treated him rather poorly. Well, actually, the story is a bit different. I wanted to buy him, and the circus owner agreed. When we met to pay for Cress, his men overpowered my soldiers and wanted to take me hostage. But Cress wouldn't let them. He defeated them. Cress has been my friend from that moment on.
So, we'll have to consult Sir Victor to figure out what the plan is from here.
Glenn, you don't look well at all. You've been so quiet since we returned from Tormund.
Sir Victor, what do you know about this Gwen?
He was a fellow student of mine. We both studied under Master Bartholomew, the greatest professor ever to have taught in Nysa.
Was there anything special about Gwen? Yeah, that's Lizard Man Bathraz. He gave up his arms and legs in exchange for magical powers. Long story.
You're asking questions. It's been a long time. He was really gifted, but not very interested in class. For him, life seemed to be a game. He didn't take anything seriously. Sometimes I wondered if studying was the right path for him. But why do you want to know?
Strange things are happening to me. I can hear his voice.
You hear his voice. You must be imagining things.
No. When we met in Tormund, he confirmed it himself.
What does he tell you?
Nothing special, really. Sometimes he warns me when there's danger. But other than that, he just talks in riddles. I don't know what he wants from me.
I've never heard of telepathic abilities in neither humans nor ours.
Gawain isn't the only problem. I don't understand so many things. I remember things from my previous life. How to read, for example, or specific knowledge. But I have no memories of my previous self. What I looked like, where I lived, nothing.
Maybe we should explain a few things to them. You're right. If we explain too little, it's no good either. Come with us, Glenn.
What would you like to talk with me about?
There is something we need to tell you.
You all look so serious.
Truth be told, you and Glenn have something in common, Len. Len's memories and Glenn's knowledge of various things come from your echoes, your memories from a previous life. But you probably could have already guessed that. I already know Glenn from his previous life, and Bethraz is actually connected to you, Len.
Do Len and I know each other as well?
Xenoblade 3, reincarnation. That's the thing we want to talk to you about. We can't tell you, but there are reasons for that. Listen carefully. The echo is the soul of a human being that is not properly dissolved in the maelstrom and is instead passed on to a new body. Your personality, or more specifically, your strengths and weaknesses, your preferences and aversions, are the result of the experiences you had in this and your previous life. Your body may look different, but you are the same person. Now, our mind is quite concerned with our well-being. Who can blame it for that? You remember how Damebert transferred the souls of plants, monsters, and humans, and in most cases, they either died or went insane. It would not have happened differently if the body of an infant had been invaded with the experiences and the mind of an adult. For this reason, your brain has a defense mechanism similar to handling trauma that seals your memories and only reveals them slowly over a long period of time. This usually lasts into adulthood.
That's why these visions have increased recently. No, not visions. Memories.
And, well, all this is why we can't tell you anything. We had another protege once. We explained too much, and she died of her echo. We had opened a valve that we can no longer close. We don't want to repeat the same thing with you two. These two amulets around my neck are life anchors. Valve. One is tied to Glenn, and the other to you, Len. You are the real reason Bethraz and I came to Volandis. Before we continue, what have you seen in your echo so far, Len?
I remember my life on a farm. My father died in an accident, and my mother became seriously ill. A group called the Order of Leonar wanted to take me in. They said I was a chosen one. When my mother eventually died, they took me with them. I lived in a palace as a special maiden training towards some goal. I remember people dressed like priests. I remember a place in the sky called Shambala. And I remember this group fighting the Harbinger.
the ultimate evil that the church preaches about? He showed up in your memories?
Not himself, no. But apparently the group has banished him and is preparing for the day he returns.
So you remember Shambala. That's good. According to the rules, we should go there as soon as possible.
You want me to go to Shambala at once?
Len, listen. Bathraz is with the Order of Leonar.
You are part of this group?
At least what's left of it. Our job is to support you. That's why they send us here. And what about me? What about my past? I don't remember anything. Until you can remember it for yourself, I can't tell you anything.
So you want us to leave for Shambala? What about the Grand Grimoire?
That would be better to discuss with the others. Alright, we got the whole table here.
Are you out of your mind? You plan to head for Shambala? More so for personal reasons? First we destroy this damn stone. That's our main objective. Have you forgotten?
And do you know how we are to do this? Can we be sure that we have all the information? We have to wait until Cameron regains consciousness. Honestly, if that's what Len wishes, then I'll accompany her.
Of course you will, Rob. You'd go anywhere for her. But Shambala is dangerous, and you won't get very far without any guidance, believe me. And they're lucky to have the perfect guide in their group.
You've been to Shambala before, Sienna?
You blabbermouth. Yeah. You get around a lot as an adventurer, that's why I know how dangerous it is there. Besides, Shambala belongs to the church, and any trespassing is punishable by death. If we get caught, we're in trouble.
Such words from a thief? Then let us slip in unnoticed, Sienna. The place we're going to is full of treasure. You may help yourself.
The classic argument. Do you really want to go there just so Len can get information about her previous life? I mean, of course it's interesting, but is it worth risking your life? I'm begging you. Knowing you, you'll run into every monster without yours truly. You'll find this journey difficult. Allow me to come along as well. I think that sounded quite nice. Are all princesses like this? Sheesh. All right. I'll play as the guide since we have to wait for Cameron anyway. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thank you all very much. Shambala is a group of sky islands that broke away from Hecandria. By my last count, they are northwest of Volandis.
Let's rest for today. We'll start our new journey tomorrow in the morning. What are you up to, Killian? The letter from my parents. I guess I can't avoid reality forever. I worried too much again. Nothing has changed at home. How long will it take until we can watch the moon together, sis? Perhaps it's better if you sleep some more. This world has nothing to offer you. But soon, I will be able to show you a different Eldria. Even if I have to cheat, manipulate, and use any means necessary to make this world a better one. Wait and see, sis. Wait and see. Glenn.
Okay. Where is this Shambala? Far to the northwest. Oh yeah, absolute cinema.
As for the age of races, there is quite a misconception among Hyoms. People tend to convert age relative to Hyom years. Let's say we take an R who can live for 1,000 years and he reaches his 200th birthday. People convert it to a 20-year-old, but that's nonsense. A person with 200 years of experience does not have the same level of knowledge as a 20-year-old. It gets even better. There are people who think I was an infant for 10 years. I'd feel sorry for my mother. I've been part of the group around Leonor for quite some time. My father has also taken part in it. And so was my son.
Oh right, his dead son. Yeah. We did get a grimoire shard. I can learn some skills. The other favorite that is relatively unknown and also never even released in English is Puzzle on Dragon's Cross. Of course, that is within a very, very particular niche. Yeah, okay. Maybe teased Mother 3 with that, but nope, not the answer. How's it going, Rob?
Yesterday, Farron came by and wanted me to help him assemble some furniture. Impudence.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll put it in the chat. So, yeah, there is no translation of it available, I just played it in Japanese. But yeah, I did get a physical copy of it, played it with my modded 3DS that can get around region locks.
When not in use, it's better to let airships rest in water than on land. It's less harmful to the hull, you know?
You look familiar.
Yes, 3DS gaming. It is peak. Oh yeah, Puzzle and Dragon's Cross fills the very particular niche of match 3 puzzle RPG hybrid with also monster collector. So, Pokemon-esque situation there. And yeah, it also has an anime. The anime is actually quite good, I will add. It's also very helpful to someone like me who can't understand Japanese because it follows the same plot as the game. Doesn't look like we've got any new side quests on the map here, so we'll go straight towards the main story. Oh yeah, what's a good RPG without an airship? Here we are. That was quick.
The huge tree over there must be our goal. Then let's head there and be done with this place.
Okay, wow, this is just giving me instant Chrono Trigger aesthetic. Can I jump down from here? There we go. Oh, hello. Tukibri. Okay, 15 is quite a bit in the overdrive gauge. These guys are weak to wind. Of course, flying enemies makes sense. Let's hit one of you with a paralyze. Get you charged up. That hurt quite a bit. What do I want to do here? Probably just raw damage. And yeah, this one is the paralyzed damage up. You have healing. Okay. I can deal with that. Good crit. Oh, that's what that means. It does self-damage in exchange for hitting harder. Okay. This guy has a fair bit of HP left. Let's manage my overdrive. Hit him with a power shot. They're still standing.
There we go. Whoa. These islands are mobile. Who are you? What was that?
Looked like a giant owl.
Pass.
Curse. Wait, I don't think I've seen Curse before. Yeah, sure, give me one of those. A flying pig. Neat. It's got a big chain on it. That's a big upgrade for you. Okay, dang. I guess I should swap out yours as well. Apart from that, we're good equipment-wise. I cannot walk over that little stream of water. Oh, dang, Purity 5. Alright, what's your deal? Sky monkeys. Weak to dark. I think Sienna has dark attack. Why is it called TP? I gotta say, TP is very useful for doing things. I don't want to switch out just yet. Jump him. Shit show. Oh. Okay. Guess that move's pretty impactful. What are we gonna have you do? Flame damage. We're fine with that. Want to switch you guys out. And ultimate drops the gauge too low. I'm just gonna go for flame damage here. Len, get out of there.
Unfortunately, this drops me out of overdrive. We'll do it anyway. No one else can do an AoE. So just smack him. I wonder if Tomke does more damage. Yeah, 268's okay. Right, that's the other marker for the hidden treasure. Already found that. I can come up here. Oh. Oh. That extends my chain quite a bit. Gives me a grimoire shard. Nice. Death's apple. We have an egg here. Golden Borbabob. Weak to light. Is a light attack finally going to come in handy? Okay, you consume TP. That's a new one. Paralyzed shot. You have magic resist. Need to keep that in mind. I don't know if Berserk's a bad idea here. That's a lot of damage. It's fine, we're gonna be swapping out anyway. Oh, that inflicted foil. And heavy. Who had Earth Attack? I think Rob and Len both do. Can I get a good poison shot off this? Nice.
Don't need to heal. Just arms break. Consuming more TP.
Start getting these guys healed up. I don't like Len being the last in the turn order because that means I can't safely switch Bathraz in. Actually, you know what? Inflict silence.
If you're doing magic attacks,
Then I've got nothing to worry about. Ah, right, and Glenn's the one with fire attack. How tough is this guy? Very tough, as it turns out. Hit you with another metal dagger. Oh, you just drained the last of Rob's TP. Alright. Get a copper nugget. Give me oil slash. We're dancing on the edge of overdrive. Ow. How much more HP you got? Not too much. Roll the damage. This should be fine. Probably. Victor, you finish this off. Oh. Oh, right, magic resist. Why'd you get 2 turns in a row? Aren't you 2 die already? That should not have been cutting it that close. You there. What are you up to? It's really an owl. How cute. One that can't fly, apparently. Overgrown building. Keep moving forward. Not that. Okay. I have to get on a different island.
Stop right there. And go not one step further, evildoers. This land belongs to the church. You're no busy business here.
Excuse us. We're a clan from Volandis, and we're looking for...
A sanctuary. Ruins under a great tree.
By that, you surely mean the Algarve tree, so you can't possibly miss. To get there, you'll have to... Oh, wait. With me? What an evil game you're playing with my modest mind, you people. Your Pathians here, Sir Eagle of Dorver, Knight of the Dusk Blue, will stop you this instant.
Knight of the Dusk Blue. You.
I was once a squire under Sir Isaac of Dorver.
Knights of the Dusk Blue are the noblest warriors of all of Eldria. No one is as full of virtue, courage, and fighting prowess as they. Well then, let's find out how strong he is. After all, we have to get past him.
Very well. Show your true colorless colors, evil vermin, and fight me.
He does like his
Alright. I keep forgetting to set up my HP regen in advance. I'm going to actually do it this time. Weak to earth. Of course, because he's flightless. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm still gonna risk setting up Third Eye. Oil. It's weak to earth, which means... maybe I should do a charged poison shot. One of those isn't too bad, 2 of them is threatening. But we have regen. And I've also got healers. Why did you crit yourself? You didn't need the healing.
Hit him with a good fire. 1,300 damage. Would have been nice to set up the heavy, but I'll just get poisoned down now. What's first aid do? If we want a buff, Spinach Power is a really good one. So we'll just beef up our defenses for a while. And let's start getting Bathraz built up. You are not protected like the others, so I don't want to activate Berserk right now. Yeah, let's pull some aggro. Paralyze. Oh, that's just a big healing move. But he only acts once when he does it. Let's get Victor back in here. I don't think I've offensive buffed yet. Oh wait, I have. Ah, whatever. Get you an offensive stance. Currently paralyzed. I don't really have much set up with the Ultra, but might as well burn it. Rob's the better one for damage here, but Sienna can set us up with more buffs.
One.
Hey, first. Yep, we'll be hydrating.
Think you can take me?
Behave. They went right after Bathraz, of course, because he's the one who is not protected by a shield right now. Hit you with some earth damage. Glenn, me just swap you out for now. Get Bothraz here. I didn't even have you set up Berserk, you just got targeted. Yeah, keep doing that. As long as you're not concentrating your aggro, I'm gonna be fine. I do want to swap Sienna out though, because Rob has that earth damage. And I want to extend the poison. Who's got water damage? I think Rob does. Yeah, we'll have you use that. Keep us healed up. And let's see, you've got 2 summons right now. Get that up to 3. Oh, crap. Okay. Rob, get back up. Tomka, you're back on healing duty. Yep, this guy's a boss. Egil. Oh, crap. Okay, he could just one round Bothraz like that. Clearly not just a dude. Okay, this puts me in a bit of a problem position right now. Oh, I didn't even realize I have that. Get back up. I need to get the big damage on him while he's still dry. This also cools down my overdrive. Keep the healing up. And hopefully he won't aggro on Bothraz again. Okay. We're fine. He's got to be wearing thin now. Stabilize our overdrive. Lose resistance. Victor can cover us. That should be fine. And let's get you paralyzed. Okay, you just resist it. That's fine. Victor, heal us, please. Glenn, time for you to get back in here and break this guy's arms.
Ah, you're healing again. Is that it?
We'll charge up a big Len attack. I'm a little concerned for Rob, but Sienna's also low on HP. Let's just have you heal. Hit him with the oil. Yeah, he's healing again. Deal with the overdrive situation. You're all charged up and ready to fire thrust. Yep. If only we could reflect. Would be nice. Stand to that poison. Come to me. Good job, Glenn. You took the aggro. Shield wore off. Time to use more spinach power. This guy. We don't need to switch to both Robs. Just have Len do her power cycle again. Can I get you paralyzed this time? Nice. And Glenn, you have self-healing. We're still fine. We're still completely fine.
Aside from the overdrive situation, that might be a little problematic. Give us a shield. I already have HP regen. Now is not the best time to use up my third eye. Wait a minute. You have Earth Attack, don't you? How hard does this hit? It killed. Cool.
You have defeated me? What a disappointment I am. Sir Isaac will be ashamed.
What are you talking about? You were outnumbered and still managed to hold us off for quite some time. You really are a Knight of the Dusk Blue, aren't you?
No lowly lies would cross this beak.
I've read countless books about the knights. Please, tell me your stories about Sir Isaac. Please.
Now hold on a minute. This is no time to gossip. We need to continue.
But...
Rob is like a little boy dreaming of knights. You've lost, but we'll let you live. Take us to your chief.
Yeah, this guy's the real deal. He was outnumbered 8-1.
What shame, oh woe. But you do not really seem like the seedy type of evil. So I shall lend you to the village elder of the Sova. Follow me to the north.
And took one hell of a beating.
Don't mind me, just collecting some loot before I move forward.
Golden book.
Okay, we got these two again.
Buff us up. Darkened Moon are what I need to use. Alright, as long as they're not double teaming Len. And it kind of wasted my oil stack. That's fine. Big damage. That took it out halfway. And a little work from Sienna with the dark attack. Didn't actually do that much. But Gwen should be able to finish off the monkey. Oh yeah, she's breaking out the ninja. The ninja tech, of course, because she's using a katana. That's not what I need. There we go. Okay, new village. Look, foreigners at Egel's side.
What is this flightless chick thinking? Unbelievable.
Hello, Birdman. Chief. What is the meaning of this, Egel? Why do you bring outsiders? Well, I'm afraid I've lost. My only job's to keep the village safe from outsiders, and he's not even able to manage that.
We're on a journey to a sanctuary located on Shambala.
Shambala belongs to the church, and entering it is forbidden. We Sova are not unfriendly people. Please understand that, but we have an oath to obey.
You surely can make an exception. I beg of you.
Long ago, the church saved us from death when monsters attacked the village. Out of gratitude, we made an oath. We guard the land and obey their wishes. We've been doing so since then. Nothing is more important to the Sova than an oath. We are a people of honor.
The church helped them a few hundred years back, and now every generation has to slave for them. What did they get themselves into?
But now that you're here, nothing can be done. You're welcome to stay the night in our village, but at dawn you must leave. We'd sent Egel to Dorva to be trained as a knight so that he can defend us. For the first time, we have some trespassers, and he fails immediately.
Good thing his parents are no longer alive, a disappointment such as him. Now shut your mouths. How can you even think to badmouth a Knight of the Dusk Blue?
It's alright. You don't have to say anything.
Nothing is all right. You're even worse, Sir Egil. How can you let others talk to you like that? You're an honorable knight. I've had enough.
Rob,
He's awfully invested in this.
Sorry about the loose mouth of some of our residents. I'll have a word with them. In the meantime, Egil, why don't you show our guests to a spare bedchamber? The rooms are currently being properly prepared. It'll take a while since we hardly ever get any guests. Feel free to take a look around. When you finish, return and talk to me.
Alright. Seems we are reluctantly welcome here. Our people were divided thousands of years ago when Shambala broke away from the Zankandria belt. Wonder if the other Silva have evolved as we have.
kind of like a remake of Xenoblade X?
Perhaps. Or possibly even more so Xenogears, I've heard. But yeah, that one I have yet to play.
We so far are very practical. We use our roofs to pass our stool. It works perfectly to insulate our homes and gives us less cleaning to do. Huh? What's with the weird look?
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I'm already in a Xenogears fandom. That is in the works.
The feathers we wear as jewelry come from our ancestors. That way, they are always close to us.
Okay, you're not allowed to go over there right now.
I saw our merchant following you into the village. He had some nice equipment with him. You should definitely check his merchandise out. The monsters on Shambala are not to be messed around with.
That same merchant, is that guy stalking me? Hegel brought us the knowledge of the people from the surface. Only because of this, we now know that there are other Sovas out there. It's kind of sad that we didn't pass that knowledge down ourselves. History is really important.
You want to return to your chambers for the night?
I don't think I've finished looking around quite yet. Oh, we got a library here. The ruins of Shambala date back to the time of our founding fathers, but we Sova are not so fond of stone walls, so these buildings were never originally erected by us. Someone else must have built them. Ah, lore. Of all the wars on Eldria, the War of the Thousand Kingdoms was the most devastating. No country, no village, no matter of what size could escape this war. The triggers were numerous, and not all of them unknown to scholars. Mostly, they were the last drop that tipped the barrel, filled to the brim with years of strained relations to overflow. The war began the First Empire in V1248, 5th Era, and it reached every corner of Eldria by V1279. From V1300 onward, coalitions increased with great alliances were forged. Some lasted, some decayed within a few years, leading to further conflicts. Shortly after V1400, the war pushed towards its climax. The ancient empire of Galatena began to use an unknown weapon that could destroy entire lands. Some claim it was a grimoire of unimaginable power. This led to several alliances against the empire and the final phase of the war, the conflict of the two realms, Galatena with the unknown weapon, and its opponent, the rest of Eldria, engaged in a bloody battle. It is said that at the end of the conflict, half of Eldria's population was annihilated. The losses on both sides were so great that a peace treaty was signed in V1417. This ended both the war and the Fifth Era. Okay, and that part of the story we experienced ourselves. Well, I believe I'm done looking around here. Let's progress the plot. Do I understand correctly? You want to open more churches and have free passage throughout Volandis, is that right? Indeed, Your Highness. And all this just to find this tomb of Lady Reyna. Yeah, this is a throne room, all right.
This is correct, Your Highness.
Yeah, and that guy's head's in a crystal for some reason. I don't know. I appreciate you asking for my permission first.
Of course, the church has manners.
Say, Lord Zacchaeus, I have another question before that. How is the construction of Wernshire progressing? Oh, I'm sorry. You call it New Wernshire.
Currently, every resident has a roof over their head.
It's very generous of you to help the people. You even hold services so that every resident can show your god their gratitude.
They are very grateful to our Lord, that's true.
And all the levies I raised, you pay on their behalf, don't you?
Well, yes.
There's one thing I still don't quite understand. After you have built an entire city on Volandis, drawn the citizens into your debt, and made your faith appealing to them, you come to me and ask if you may travel through the country. After you have taken the citizens into protection from my levies, you ask me if you may open more churches. Is it not a rather strange order? Well, are these the manners you spoke of?
Your Highness.
Silence, you're mocking me. Never will any of you be allowed to travel through this land or even build another single wall. No. The time of the church on Volandis is over. Every priest, every member of this church of yours, every believer, you are all hereby banished. Jeez, man, you just pulled that out of nowhere. But now go. Impudent vermin. Tell me, Guston, why am I being deceived by everyone? Why do they joke with me?
They are only thinking about their own agenda. Don't let their greed get to you, Your Highness.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Killian? I really can't steal a moment's peace, can I? Allow me to speak, I must warn you. Pray make it quick. The church expected your answer to its plea. So their impudence knows no end. However, the church must find the grave. There is nothing more important. That's why Marilia is already on course for Volandis.
The church capital, Marilia, heads for Volandis. Is the church trying to threaten us?
Let them dare. We have the power of gods.
Marilia will reach the east coast of Volandis in 3 days. They have fully mobilized. Is that so? You have my gratitude, and you shall have a reward for your honesty. But why the warning? I have a lot in common with Volandis, and that's why I want to protect it. In my own way. I don't need any reward. So be it.
Killian scheming yet again. Send scouts to confirm this information, Guston. I don't trust this young man, him being so generous with vital information. On my way, Your Highness. Huh. Outrageous. I thought it was possible to talk to the king.
Also, Princess Celestia has escaped. Our tasks fail one after another.
But His Excellency had already expected it in his wisdom. Maralia will impose our will on them. One does not meddle with the church. And where is Killian gone off to? Ah, look. Why, that's... Perhaps we'll succeed in our last request after all. Gwaine? Lords of the Church, I presume. How may I be of service? Sir Gwaine, what pure serendipity to meet you here.
Or shall we call you now Kilber, former monk of Kindred Monastery?
Ah, that's right. Killian outed him to the church. Now Kilber is a name I haven't heard in a long time. Brings back memories.
So, it is really you.
Oh no. I am the king's humble advisor. My name's Gwaine, and I've always been called that.
Please, don't toy with us. You have reasons for your secrets, but please, tell us where to find the tomb. You do know, don't you?
The tomb of Lady Rhina, you mean, eh? I'm sorry. How would I, a simple advisor, know such a thing? Sir Gwaine, this tomb is very important to us. I don't know where Lady Rhina's tomb is. I am not the monk now Kilber. You don't know where Lady Rhina's tomb is, and you're not the monk now Kilber.
Lord Zacchaeus, is something amiss?
Let's go, Sir Raphael. He doesn't know where Lady Rhina's grave is, and he's not now Kilber.
What is this witchcraft?
The same goes for you.
My head. Are you trying to impose your will on me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pope? My dear Raphael, now don't waste any more time, would you? Your task in Tormund is done. Come back to Moralia. I am awaiting you.
Your Excellency, I will leave at once.
What are you doing? You! What is the meaning of this? Another one. Hear me, lad. You will not get any information out of me. Leave with both of them. What evil magic is at work here? How surprising. You stand unaffected, hmm? Stop it! Stop what? You leave, now. Ah! Oh, whoa. Damn you. You provoked this upon yourself. Sir Raphael, Sir Zacchaeus, can you hear me? They'll be back to their senses in a moment. You stand? How? Teleportation? I think you and I need to get to know each other a little better. Okay. Well, they're getting acquainted. This is going to have quite the impact on Glenn.
What should we do now? An oath seems to be the most important thing to the Sova. They will never make an exception and let us travel through Shambala.
Ha. The church won't allow it either. And yet here we are. If any Sova even tries to stop us, I'll just punch them in the face.
I hope you slept well. So, I have good news for you. You may continue your journey.
We may.
But why? I mean, well, we don't mind, but...
I've consulted with the villagers, and since you're here anyway, we'll make an exception. Our mission has already failed, so it doesn't make any difference anymore. We don't want the Sovas to be known as unfriendly people.
Is that so? How unexpected.
Egel and Mato will accompany you.
Thank you.
We wish you success on your journey.
They change their minds pretty quickly. It's obvious that they hide their true reasons, but what can we do?
Let's follow them for now. If something is amiss, we can leave them behind.
Fine with me. Whether I smack them now or later makes no difference to me.
Hello, friends. Mato is my name. I hope I can be of service. I can't fight like Egil, nor am I as smart as the chief. Furthermore, I'm quite easily scared and I can't really walk long distances. To be honest, I'm already out of breath speaking with you. But, actually, I forgot what I wanted to say.
The reason you can help us?
Oh yeah, I can't fight like Egil, nor am I as smart as...
Just spit out what you can do.
Oh sure, no one knows this place better than I do. I've a lot of maps in my room, which I seldom leave because I can't really walk long distances. To be honest, I'm already out...
Yes, we know.
It's an honorable honor to fight alongside the Helms again. Nothing can break this shield or armor. I can deflect any attack targeted at you.
So, you a new party member or what?
Oh, you sure? My katana can cut quite well.
Wait! Are you my enemy?
Actually, she was just teasing you.
What do you meaningly mean, speak, woman? Now get yourself together, Egil. But, Mato, you told us that Hyams love to use this sarcasm. So that's what it was?
I'm not sure you...
Now, let's go. Mato, please lead the way.
Sure thing. I'm not very fast, though. Also, I can't fight like Egil nor...
Now go, or I will really use my...
Use what?
Forget it. Let's go.
Follow me, please. The sanctuary is to the west. Since you can't fly, we'll have to take some detours. You mentioned having sky armors, right? So we need to shut down the ASACs for a short time, so you can fly to the sanctuary with your mechanical wings. I'll show you the way.
Oh boy. But that's enough for one episode. I'll start wrapping things up now. So yeah, next time on Chained Echoes, we travel further through Shambala. And perhaps we'll see what's going on with the church and Killian. Until next time, everybody.